again! And today, we're going to be watching another series of Martincitopants. A lot of people actually suggested me to watch the Factorio series, so we're going to watch it together. We are going to be watching first, though, his first Factorio video, probably, called the most addictive game, before we go to expanding to space in Factorio. Personally, though, I have no clue what Factorio is. I feel like it's a building sim in a way. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know the genre. I don't know the genre of games like this as well. This is like civilization simulator. Sorry. So we're gonna learn it together. Bro, ever since my summer car, I just feel like Martincitopants have like a lot of interesting games. Video start.
Factorio, a game about automation, industriousness, imperialism, and the effects of excessive sleep deprivation on the body and mind. You play as this brave entrepreneur, known only as the engineer. He doesn't have an actual name, so I'll call him Jimbo.
He always had this. Oh my god! What the? He always has this funny edits, man. It's so.
Jimbo crash lands on
How
a
can I
strange
do it
alien
like that
world
as well?
filled with an abundance of resources, strange trees,
Oh my god!
lakes filled with fish, and thousands of hostile alien hunters.
Oh wait, so it's like RTS in a way, but it's civilization simulator.
Though, like most engineers,
No clue.
hates the indigenous population and will gladly eviscerate the natural
Damn!
landscape.
Wait, no, it's bullet. What do you call this? Bullet. Yeah.
Cause untold death and destruction, and
Bullet
crush all
hell,
resistance in
game.
pursuit of 2%
I don't
faster
know.
gear production. Jimbo must use his
have
hardened
production,
engineer
so-
hands to craft tools, machines,
Damn, Minecraft.
research new technologies,
Damn.
expand,
I
and eventually
expand.
make a dramatic and long overdue exit. However, our brave businessman is not alone. On this alien world are
Ah.
a bunch of very aggressive hippies who really do not like pollution. But simultaneously, they feed off it to become larger, stronger,
Whoa.
and much more vicious.
What the hell?
So just like normal hippies. As one would expect, Jimbo doesn't
I
like the
mean-
number of illegal aliens entering his factory
True.
and would like to leave. In order to leave, Jimbo
Damn!
needs to
Wait
construct
a
rocket.
minute, though. Wait a minute. Isn't he technically the one who's an intruder of the planet? Just
To
joking.
do
I don't
this,
know.
he's going to have to use his very wide engineer brain to develop a factory
We're
that
the
produces
villain
and
in this
transports
scenario.
materials,
Just joking.
researches technology, and can defend itself against the very ungrateful natives.
One on God's earth.
Jimbo starts with only his roughened palms,
Damn.
a gun, a drill,
Damn.
and a furnace, and must transform the natural landscape into a
Explode.
What? Producing at the highest capacity
What?
and the lowest standard of ethics possible. First, our boy Jimbo will need iron, copper, stone, and coal to power and build his startup. I
Startup.
recommend going out and vertically integrating a few huge rocks to quickly collect stone and coal. The drill and furnace are used to automatically mine and smelt ore into useful products. These products can be transported around with inserters and belts. Next,
Man, I feel like RTS, I don't even know if you can call it RTS, but like civilization simulator are like very, very popular back then. Like, you know, like civilization. I mean, I know there's civilization now, but we have like civilization, we have like Age of Empire and all of that shit. Sounds cool. Maybe Factorio is also the, I mean, like released during that period of time.
electricity
I
to
don't
power
know.
your great ambitions. This is done at first with boilers and steam engines. They turn water and coal into electricity and fresh air. There will never be enough electricity, so make it big. The electricity will be used to power our better inserters, labs, and assemblers.
This is very intricate though. Holy shit.
Better inserters, labs,
Damn.
and assemblers. Assembly machines are the foundation of any good factory. This is where all of your
Starting.
produced.
Wait a minute, what? No way.
labs are used to research new fancy technologies and are fueled with beakers full of various coloured, dubious liquids.
Piss jar?
This is what all the expansion is about. Producing more and more dubious liquids to research better and better technologies. When does it end? Never. The research can go to infinity, and as such the expansion will never cease, and Jimbo's thirst for conquest will never be quenched. Speaking of
holy shit!
Just like in real life, you can create a military-industrial complex for your factory to fight off the brown terrorists.
Whoa!
Enemy of the factory and haters of progress.
Damn.
Each building in your factory produces pollution. Biters don't like pollution. Just to get a whiff of your
naturally enriched artisanal fresh air.
they will come. Biter hives absorb pollution to create more biters, more hives, and evolve.
Look at these entrepreneurs, engineering their dreams and collaboratively forging ahead of the pack. Assertively initiating proactive leadership to establish a self-actualized, synergized, streamlined, and approach to
Just like a big business, I'll make some acquisitions, and the
free market will reign supreme once again.
In the early game, the biters haven't been exposed to as much fresh air, and are very weak, but so is our brave, resourceful founder. I'd recommend getting to know the turrets. They'll be your best buds in the early game. Give your base a generous coating of turrets to facilitate expedited biter removal.
Damn, that
turrets
is...
and guns need ammo.
What the hell?
Can be crafted by either your boy Jimbo, or by using assemblers. Initially, you can just take the ammo straight from the assemblers and manually place it into the turrets. Or you can automate it and have your
valued employees
transport the ammo into each of the turrets.
Well, they're
this
robots!
Stage of the game is
Anyway.
known as the scared bitch phase.
Damn,
the
holy
biters are a
shit.
legitimate threat to your beautiful, tiny shit factory.
Damn!
I wouldn't recommend going to war with the biters until they either begin encroaching on your land, or you encroach on theirs.
You know what? This is proactiveness, to be honest.
The biters will also unionize and send out raiding parties to demand higher wages, workers' rights, and will attempt to tear down your great institution. The
Let's get him,
military
boys!
can be used to research better union removal technology. Just like in real life,
Yo,
unions
what
are
do you
removed with higher bullet damage, laser turrets, air fresheners, long-range eviction
yo!
notices, and wait, Gandhi, what are you doing here?
What the hell? What the fuck is happening? What is this?
Yep, there
This
are
is
nuclear weapons in this
genocide,
game too.
bro.
Nuclear weapons provide a much more hands-on approach than the other endgame biter.
Genocide of bugs. But you know what? I hate fucking bugs, man. You know, I have bugs on Helldiver. I have bugs on fucking Space Marines.
The most automatic.
They had to go.
And responsive.
Did they even have any brain? I mean, they probably have a hive mind, but like, they can't even. They can't think. I'm pretty sure. What the hell? So like, this is ethical, man. I mean, even if okay, hear me out. Okay, if we actually travel to a planet that mostly has bugs, do you feel compelled to think that this planet is, I mean, the bugs own the planet. We can't technically take it from them, even though they're technically just bugs that you can't really negotiate with, or you can, it's like, you know, they're not sentient in a way. I don't know. Or maybe if they can actually think like us, or maybe, you know, the planet is very important for the whole space galaxy ecosystem. And it's not really right for us to destroy the whole planet. I don't know. What is morality when it comes to space exploration, or like, you know, humans owning planets in a way, which is technically, I mean, technically we're not in that era yet, but still. Ethical and responsible? I don't know about that, bro. If there's bugs, we fucking kill them, I'm pretty sure.
Artillery. Specifically, the artillery.
It's no questioning about that!
Build outposts
What
around
the hell?
large groupings of fighters and deliver notices of eviction.
Or maybe, actually, I feel like we can do that to all alien, like, life forms. But since humans have empathy, I'm not really sure if aliens also has empathy, right? Since humans have empathy, the way if like aliens can communicate to us, and like when humans see that they can feel as well, maybe they will be a lot more, maybe they would probably hate colonizing. I don't even know if colonizing is technically the word for it. Planetizing. I mean, civilianizing. I don't know, man. Well, okay, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm getting sidetracked, bruh.
Kilometers away.
But they're
This is a
bugs,
good way
man.
of keeping the biters a
Bugs
good
die.
distance from all your fresh air,
Real.
making them much less likely.
But wait, but like maybe actually, since I remember we all started. I mean, this planet also started as insects, man. maybe there will come a time where like humans actually go to a planet where they're just starting out, like the species are just starting to form. There's technically no civilization yet, but like species are forming, and then evolution will happen. But then humans will actually help that evolution, because we are, selfish and narcissistic like that. Sorry. I got
So intrude on
sidetracked.
your private land, and worst of all,
Anyways, kill the bugs.
unionize.
Addiction.
The closest I've ever come to experiencing aggressive addiction would definitely be Factorio. After I started writing the script, I decided to open the game in case I was forgetting anything. Open the game at 9 AM and play near non-stop until 1 AM.
Damn! What the fuck?
All told, I probably spent around 14 hours in Factorio that day. Not
Damn.
recommended for health, but it was certainly very fun. So how can this happen?
Okay.
Well, Factorio was full of positive feedback loops that build off each other. Kind of like each task you complete follows on seamlessly to the next, and are all building towards a final goal. For example, to get blue science we need a list of 3 items, some of which require oil. So we get oil, hook it up to a refinery, refine the oil into petroleum, combine petroleum with some water to create sulfur, use the rest of the petroleum with some coal to create plastic bars, and then use the plastic bars with green circuits and copper wire to make red circuits. Combine the red circuits with some of the sulfur and engines, and voila, blue science. But we're not done yet.
Damn.
This little setup hasn't been so we make some more assemblers for blue science, but there are a lack of red circuits, so we increase the scale of it.
Oh my god,
It
look at
never
that
ends.
assembly lines.
But poor planning, a slow computer,
Holy
and
shit.
Terrorism.
will definitely cap out the amount of science per minute you can make. Once you progress further along the tech tree, new, faster methods of extracting labor from your employees are unlocked, and more productive,
Less ethical.
and much more
Profitable.
designs become possible. The research does take quite a long time, so the added complexity is only after you've built enough of the factory and mastered some of the basics. Designing modules for the factory, sticking them on, and watching your creation work is a feeling that only the strongest, most refined crack can emulate. You'll have to make some sacrifices if you want to play Factorio. Only small things though, like socializing,
The assemblers are my friends.
or sleep. Factory isn't going to build itself, unless you literally make it build itself. Or
Damn.
food. Come on, bro,
Self-autonomous.
it's raw fish. You can just eat the raw fish, bro. Come on, it's good. It's got a lot of calories.
Yeah. Mid-game.
Once you've built your starter factory, got some blue science, and scratched Jimbo's expansion itch, things start getting interesting and more difficult. You'll probably start to
Damn,
notice
you
that the game
see
becomes
that?
less about making items than it does about transporting items. This is measured with
A
also a
throughput.
convenient way of measuring the
Throughput?
reachable diameter. There are several ways to transport items, some of which are more effective than others. Number 1, manually moving them in and out of your inventory. Definitely the highest, but not automated at all,
Throughput.
and only reserved for Factorio plebs.
What
Like
the-
yourself. Making inserter lines. Why? Belts. the staple of any solid base. Fairly high throughput, depending on which of the 3 tiers of belt you use. More belts can be added in parallel when even a higher is needed.
This is so...
Usually belts will end up pretty messy.
Whoa, what the hell?
If you want to avoid your factory resembling
What the hell is that?
I'd recommend building a boss. Basically just a bunch of belts in a line that are spaced far enough apart that underground belts can go between them.
Boss
is good because it centralizes where all of your resources go.
What?
It's easy to add more stuff off a bus because you just branch off like a tree. Bots.
What?
Use these guys when you can't be bothered making belts anymore. Bots can fly over everything and are paid a very generous $0 wage. Bots are especially useful when your base looks like everyone's favorite Italian pasta. Bots technically have an unlimited throughput because you can always add more, but it's a bit.
This is an old game, right? How the hell can a PC survive this? Especially if there's a lot of
high
like
volume transportation over long distances.
Whoa, you see
Finally,
that? Oh my god.
I don't care what other people think. Trains are cool. Don't ask me how to use trains because I kind of understand, but definitely not enough to explain to other people. This video on absolute basics is over an hour long, so they're pretty complex. But once you get the hang of trains, you can never go back. Trains allow for extremely high...
What the hell?
They're trains.
Trains!
Use train stations for logistics.
Trains are cool.
They can be set up to leave for specific conditions, like leave when the cargo is empty to go get more. In my first few bases, I went with a simple point-to-point train system that had a rail that could only be used for one train at a time. This is much simpler initially, but harder to scale up. I'd recommend using one-sided trains with 2 or even 4 sets of rails, 1 lane in each direction. Recently, I've begun using a modular system, where all the trains share the same basic rail and can go in and out of different modules to deliver materials. Trains can be pretty dangerous, which adds to a base's cool factor. They move very fast, and even when zoomed all the way out, they can cruise in and delete you without warning.
Damn!
Placing signals is the difficult part of trains, but now that there are these handy colored lines, understanding what's going on is definitely a bit easier. Basically, the signals divide rails into blocks.
Holy shit.
That's all I know. I would say the mid-game ends once you've flown your first rocket into space.
What is that?
So, the first rocket has been flown. What next?
expansion.
The focus now shifts away from and instead optimizing
Bottlenecks.
bottlenecks at anything in your factory that reduces total production.
Wow.
For example, if I've built a massive setup to produce, say, and I hook it up to a single refinery, it's obviously not going to function at capacity.
Damn.
To fix this bottleneck, I'll just add a couple more refineries to cope with the higher demand. But now there isn't enough oil being produced, so we go and expand the oil production. This is all great, but our factory is slowing down because there isn't enough electricity. So we go to stamp down a few solar panel and accumulator blueprints to cope with demand. Problem is, there aren't enough solar panels in storage. So we build a new solar panel producing module, but we've run out of blue belts. And what do blue belts need? We go around fixing up bottlenecks and slowly bringing up the factory's production, and finally we can produce lube at maximum capacity. Congratulations.
Yay!
The factory that made our first little rocket is now the starter base, and the real
Optimization
begins. A very large amount of resources should be put into making level 3 modules, beacons, rails, belts, and other machines. This is where the factory starts getting into big boy numbers. Upgrade your train lines to 4 lanes. Place hundreds upon hundreds of beacons.
Oh my lord.
Start saturating tens of belts
Oh
worth of
my
resources.
lord.
And most importantly, do what must be done.
Destroy
the swamp.
There isn't really a goal in the endgame other than trying to squeeze out every ounce of productivity from your factory.
Damn.
This is also the phase where time becomes an illusion, merely getting in the way of constructing your perfect factory. As you plunge deeper and deeper into your Factorio binge, the clock will begin to accelerate. Time itself will seem to slip away faster and faster. You will play until your entire body is shaking from hunger and dehydration. But this won't stop you. Those 10 minutes spent making food can and will be better spent expanding blue circuits. As you fall deeper into a trance, you'll begin to hear voices beckoning. The factory must grow. 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 The factory must. Generally, the endgame lasts until you hit your goal science per minute or die of starvation.
Bruh. Now onto the mods.
Yep. There are heaps of mods
That's
for
a
Factorio,
lot.
many of which are completely game-changing.
Yep.
My personal favorites would be Factorissimo, Portal Guns,
Whoa.
Rampant, Bob's Mods, and Dark Matter Replicators. Dark Matter Replicators aren't really all that smart. In fact, the premise is really dumb. It gives you these machines that can literally make anything in the game if you just give it enough power.
Raw fit.
I got this completely stupid, hideous factory well over 1,000 science per minute in only a couple of days, just because you can skip all the actual gameplay of Factorio and deliver science packs directly into the labs. Factorissimo. This mod is
Dope.
It gives you these factory buildings that are vaguely TARDIS-y. Very fun to build tightly packed modules, or even build factory buildings inside other factory buildings.
What the hell?
Portal guns. Anything that makes walking obsolete is good.
Well,
This mod makes the biters into more of a hive mind.
damn.
Instead of individual hives building up an attack, all the hives surrounding your base will launch an attack at once in these huge waves.
Oh, that
Very
looks
spooky
fun to
and
like
very fun.
decimate.
Bob's mods.
This is
Bob
really more of a
mod.
mod pack, but it basically extends the tiers of your
Oh
buildings.
my
and
lord.
adds stuff. Instead of machines and modules ending at 3, it gives you higher tier buildings for speedier, even less ethical production.
Damn, okay.
My favorite addition would be the plasma turrets. Definitely the best way of defending yourself against the huge alien hordes. And also turning Jimbo into a fine, electrified paste.
Damn.
So that's it. Factorio. Do yourself a favor and buy this game or I'll vertically integrate your cat. Also buy some crack. Probably less addictive.
No. Honestly though, if I don't really think the generations of this time are capable of like being so detailed and so intricate in these type of games. But honestly, well, personally for me, I've never really played Factorio or anything. I did play RTS back when I was a kid, but like that was back when I was a kid. You know my attention span now? Very low, very minimal. Maybe, you know what? Maybe by playing these games, you'll be able to learn to be a lot more attentive and stuff. Or like, you know, learn to not just put place into like, you know, wherever you want. There should be like a reason or meaning behind it and stuff. Or like it will be a lot more efficient. You chose that spot because it's a lot more efficient, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. I wonder if my brain can handle that, though. Pretty sure not.